sunshines. Let's find the volume of a cone. So V equals 1/3 base times height. So first we want to find our base. So our base shape is a circle that has radius 3. So base is going to be the area of a circle, which is pi r squared. So that's going to be pi 3 squared. So base equals 9 pi. We can plug that into the calculator, but we don't actually need that value yet. You don't want to round off your intermediate steps. So since we're plugging this into something else, we don't want to bother rounding it off yet. So 9 pi is a good answer there. Now we need the height. So the height is this thing here. So we know that the height is perpendicular to the base. We don't know its value, but we're going to be able to find it. Since it's perpendicular to the base, that means it's perpendicular to that radius. And then I know this other angle here, connecting the end of the radius back to the apex and the top of the height, is 70 degrees. So that gives me a right triangle. And if you have a side and an angle, then you can use trigonometry to find the other sides. So for height, we're going to need our right triangle. That's 70 degrees. That's 3, and that's h. So h is opposite, and 3 is adjacent to that angle. I forgot to draw my right angle there. So that means we're going to use tangent. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So the tangent of 70 equals h over 3. And then I want to get that by itself, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. So I have h equals, I'm going to flip it. So I've got h by itself equals 3 tangent of 70. And then you really can't simplify that anymore. Again, you can plug it into the calculator, and you can even see in my calculator history I did. So the height is actually about 8.24. But you're just going to plug, again, you're just going to plug that in. So you don't want to waste the precision by rounding off any intermediate steps. This is a precise answer. This is an exact answer. So we're going to find the exact volume and then plug that number in so we only round it off once. Let's go for red now. So volume equals 1/3 times 9 pi times 3 tangent of 70. And then I want to simplify this a little bit. There's not a lot I can do. I can't change the tangent of 70. I can't change the pi without approximating things, but I have a 1/3, a 9, and a 3 that I can simplify. So I could do 1/3 times 9 is 3 times 3 is 9, or I can just say, hey, I've got a 1/3 and a 3, and those are going to cancel each other out. So that's an equal sign. So my volume equals 9 pi times the tangent of 70. And then we're going to plug that into our calculator. Remember, we're working in degrees, which means we need to make sure our calculator is set in degrees. So you check the setting up on the top if you're using the TI. So you check the settings up on the top and make sure that it says degree. If you're using a different brand, you got to know how to check it yourself. So we plug that in, and 9 pi times the tangent of 70 is 77.68309,389, blah, blah, blah. We can just round it off. So the volume is approximately equal to, we'll just round it to a whole number and say 78 centimeters cubed because it's volume.